Welcome to this new podcast. If you are new to our podcast, I welcome you and thank you for joining NTSL family of winners. If you have not already done so, please take a moment out to like and subscribe to the podcast, and also leave a review whenever you can. We love to hear from you. That action is good for both of us. This will also ensure that you get an alert when there is a new dose of wisdom on things to do with your family and your finance. This is not a podcast for entertainment. Our podcast is for those seeking and craving obsession for a great change in their life in the areas of finance and family. NTSL Wisdom Mining Center is a place for transference of timeless knowledge and actionable strategy for success without the pain of the loss that can come with so many successes. This is where wisdom lives, because success is 80% wisdom. If you have wisdom, you will have your world under your control. Also, I want to sincerely thank all of you for all that you do in telling other folks about the show, because without you doing that, there is no way to explain the steady growth that we enjoy. Thank you so much for keeping up with the great work and going out of your way to do just that. I am David Eyiangho, your father-led home coach, with a life mission to turn the hearts of the fathers back to their children. My end goal in life is to point all men back to the kingdom of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. I really want the good Lord, to use me as one of his tools to point male men back to him. The key reason we are having so many problems in society today is because of fatherless home. Any law enforcement department in any country of the world will confirm that to be true. So today our topic is on parabolic teaching of Jesus Christ. This is very, very important today. We will touch on three key areas in this podcast. Number one, why parabolic teaching is a game changer for your business, or if you are starting a new business. You will need to be a deep thinker here. You might need to play this podcast over and over again to get the full revelation for yourself. If you can tap into this teaching method from the best teacher in the world, you understand what mankind needs, you will be able to avoid people that are simply not interested in your life and or your business. Number two takeaway today would be the purpose of parabolic teaching. Number three is to discover the principle behind parabolic teaching. That principle is what you want to hold on to. So understanding is more important than knowledge and wisdom. Most people think the other way around, but that is not true. You'll be able to understand that by the end of this podcast. Knowledge always comes first. But wisdom, meaning the application of what you know, is supreme, because you can have knowledge and understanding and still don't apply it. It is just like a smoking doctor. The ultimate goal in life is wisdom, but the important goal in life is understanding. Understanding destroys frustration in your life. So understanding is key so you can gain wisdom. You can apply what you know. This is why parabolic teaching is often used by Jesus Christ when he speaks to the multitude. And you'll find a reference to that in Matthew 13, verses 1 to 17. There is a 3-hour coaching session on parabolic teaching if you need to discover the game changer in your life. But the purpose of a parable is not to tell the truth, but to hide the truth. You hide it because you are working with a principle that is based on the premise that nothing is yours until you discover it. Please, you need to think deeply about this principle. Nothing is yours until you discover it. That will avoid a lot of problems in your life, from the group you keep, from your customers, from the associations you make in your life. The reason Jesus hides truth from the multitude is because the multitude are not interested in what you are teaching them. They are only looking for entertainment. Yeah, I've been in the webinar business for about 15 years now. Yeah, people will just come just to have a good time. And they care less about the resources you put together, you've invested in their life to put the webinar together. They don't care, they just want to come and have a good time. Leave comments that don't make any much sense. For example, only about 3% of those you tell about a life-changing event. For example, the only 3 things all human beings are searching for: the meaning of life, the purpose of life, and better world. No human being is looking for a religion. Please trust me. We've talked about this so many times. Yeah. None of those people will pay a price and make the personal sacrifice to attend such event. 97% of the people will do the opposite because they are only just hunting for free seminar for entertainment. That immediately separates you from the multitude. You who paid for the tuition, you who make the sacrifice to be there. Multitudes love free things. That is why God never reveals the depth of His revelation to people who love free things, because they're not serious. Jesus was talking to the disciples. The word disciples, I have to understand, is not a religious word. I am not a religious person. I am the son and the citizens of the kingdom of heaven. So there are, hundreds, thousands of religions out there. God bless them. I'm not one of them. But I'm just trying to identify a key issue, that disciples is not a religious word. It is an academic word, meaning learners, students. His students, those who paid tuition, they left their fishing boats like Peter, their families, their farms, medical practice like Dr. Luke, accounting office like Matthew, their jobs, their businesses to follow him. Jesus said, "You, I will give the kingdom secrets to, because of your personal sacrifices. But those folks in the multitude, the deep secrets of life are on holidays from them. That is why I don't want 500 people in my webinar or coaching session. I want students, people that are serious about their progress in life. It will cost you. You will have to leave your normal schedule, give up your time, but you are those that are guaranteed the depth of the secrets of the kingdom of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Israel. Those that are qualified to drink from the reservoir of my expertise, my competence, my knowledge, and experience over the last 35 years. But not to them, the multitude, that just show up for a good time, for just entertainment, like we see in Matthew 1:13 verse 11. Jesus Christ answered and said to them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but not them it is not given. Students will see what the multitude cannot see because of their hunger, thirst for knowledge, for progress in their life. You see, Satan does not care about your faith, but only when you attempt to understand the message of the kingdom of heaven, the thing that will give you the power over your circumstances, then the devil will fight to take you back to the old theology quickly. And that statement was made, emphasized in Matthew 13 verse 19. Yeah. He would just want to take you back to the old way you used to do things. Back to your religious rituals and traditions and culture that is causing you stress every day until you go to the grave. When you understand human needs, you are in control of the relationship. It makes you bold like a lion. Everything you need and consider valuable is in the kingdom of heaven. Understanding of this destroy frustration in your life and those that you lead in your life. That is the core reason God never revealed deep secrets of the kingdom to but a very few pastors, because they are not interested in the things of the kingdom. They are only involved in playing the religious game of entertainment, not for impacting lives. Why? Because they are among the multitude. People who are not interested in the things of the kingdom. They just want to produce entertainment. That is it. There are many religious leaders who have no interest in the things of the God of heaven. So God does not tell them any secrets of the kingdom. Some may even be your pastor or your prophet. Yeah, they may be good people, but they are in a different level of revelation with God. In Matthew 13 verses 13 to 15, therefore speak I to them in parables, because they seeing see not, and hearing they hear not, neither do they understand. And in them is fulfilled the prophecy of Isaiah, which said, By hearing ye shall hear, and shall not understand, and seeing ye shall see, and shall not perceive. The above verses say that it is possible to hear information and not understand it. I spoke about this at length in one of my podcasts a few months ago. Some will just grab the information and run with it without even understanding it. So these pastors and moreover church leaders, they are preaching what they don't understand. And there is nothing more dangerous than people who are zealous ignorant. When a person becomes excited about something they don't understand, you are in grave danger. Trust me. They are promoting conferences, revivals, all these different names they give to them of kingdom this, kingdom that, but they don't understand it. The Bible says they are listening, but without understanding. It is still a parable to them. So they are preaching what they don't understand. They just teach what they lift from the internet and social outlets, left there by people with twisted mind of the kingdom of heaven. They are for entertainment and nothing to do with pointing you back to the kingdom of heaven and living a kingdom lifestyle here on earth. So beware of fake pastors and prophets. Please stop parroting people that are storytellers, especially when those stories are not based on fact. Those information are not tested. Yeah, people just form a religion in three weeks. They're just going on fire for it. They have not tested anything. But the Bible is only one book. The Bible, let me tell you, is about the kingdom of heaven and Jesus, the Yeshua. That's what the Bible is all about. The Bible is not about religion. Always look out for the purpose of each story. And the deceptions are often and inadvertently embedded in there. Listen to them sometimes. When you get carried away with freedom experiments in form of religions, you will never find out what you are looking for. That is why the kingdom of God begins with, create me a clean heart first. Because if the heart is not right, no position will protect it. It simply will expose it. Very, very important. So if you are ready to become a student, please, by any means, contact us. We will do all our best to work with you and change your situation. We have special online coaching sessions, and I will help you to ramp up your efforts in building wealth steady for your family, raising children that will turn into model citizens. Remember, in the ever-changing world, always focus and depend on things that never change. That is the principles and the laws of God. These principles have been tested 5,000, 10,000 years. Sorry, 7,000 years. So you don't have any problem. You don't even have to experiment with them. You just understand it, understand the laws, understand the principle. You just apply it. That's all it takes. And all your frustration will disappear overnight. Simply, just like that. So there lies your joy, your success, your fulfillment, and prosperity without the sorrows attached to it. Please, that last statement is very important. Prosperity without the sorrows attached to it. There are some people that are just running around doing things to make money, and their life gets pierced with sorrows. And then they play the victim game. Yeah. Stop that. Understand the principles, understand the laws of a thing, and it will always work for you. That is all we have time for today, I'm afraid. So I want to thank you for listening. Please let me know your number one takeaway from this show. Until next week, I wish you a week of positive progress with your friendships, your faith, your finances, your fitness, and of course, your families. This is David Eyiangho. Remember, NTSL coaching is a safe place in an unsafe world. Have a great week. Talk to you next week. Stay safe and stay blessed.